Welcome back to Devopsdays Amsterdam Online. I'm Yupiskar and I'm joined here today by Mark Heistek. And apparently he has brought so many cool things. So Mark, let's begin with what is this? What is this thing that we have here on the table?
Here you see a game, and that's called Incrementum. That's Latin for growth, and it's a serious game. So you play it in 1.5 hours, and a lot of fun and a lot of learning.
Nice. So tell me, what do we see here? Because I see coffee machine, which I like. I see an employee with a laptop. Are these replaced by AI already?
Not yet. No, maybe later.
No. So tell me about the game. I'm joking. Tell me about the game.
What we see here is that there was an idea how to get the DevOps mindset more across. Probably, as you know, I'm already at the DevOps community from the beginning, and I see that the DevOps is commercially getting exploited. Well, it's fine. We all need to get money. So I had the idea, how can we bring it back to the basics?
Right.
Where it all started, working together, making great stuff. Hence, I came to this series games. So we have two. So we created this one. We created them based on CALMS, culture, automation, lean, measurement, and sharing. And this one is really about change. What change is doing with you as a person, as a team. So you go through this called you, and with all the aspects with it, and it's great fun, but it's also really frustrating to experience, and it's a safe environment to learn.
Right. Yeah, because I think that's really important, right? And especially, dealing with change, especially in larger organizations, is difficult. It's not easy, and people aren't necessarily used to doing the right things. And so having a game that teaches them, this is the way forward. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting. So tell me a little about kind of the goals of the game and what people can get out of it.
Yeah, well, the goal of the game is that you really experience change.
Right.
So what does it do with you as a person, but also as a team? Because you work in several teams, you play this game. Each team gets a pile of these cards. As you see, maybe there's a glass of lemonade or a cup of coffee. And the only thing I show is a picture like this. I won't show the answers because then everybody knows. It's a picture of this, and I say, give an example, a few examples. I say, what you see here is a trainee, a coffee machine, and 2 glasses of lemonade.
Right.
And my next question is, what do you see here? And then the team needs to find out what these blocks and colors mean.
Right.
And it goes on and on. So the first round is really frustrating. People show up cards, and then and I give them some points. Oh, you earned some point, and they do not know why.
Right.
So they really experience change because they begin at something and they need to move forward to something else.
Right. So they're now part of a DevOps transformation, but no one's told them they're part of it.
Yeah, true.
Things are starting to change, but they have no idea.
True. And then we have to start somewhere. And to my opinion, is if you do the change, you have to do it yourself. So this game learns you how to handle this, but also learns you to see where your colleague is in. Is he in resistance? Maybe. But maybe he or she does not understand it at all. Maybe you have to help that person. And that's what the goal of the game is, to experience that. And we give some background theory to explain it.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me a little about that background theory, because this is a game. This is playful, but there's some science behind it.
Yeah, well, science is maybe it's a big word. It's all about fixed and growth mindset. Yeah, so a fixed mindset is that you think you cannot do it because the stuff you can is the only thing you can, and a growth mindset is more, I still cannot do it, but I can try. It's easily said, but this is really teaching you. But there's also another theory. It's called theory U, and that means that you start here with a change and you want to come here. And normally we see that changes are in a straight line. That means, okay, we start here, this is the new organization, good luck.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we go through this U with all phases. So we need to let go, and as soon as you're on the bottom, you're really frustrated, maybe depressed, and you need to get out of that.
Yeah.
And getting out of that is that you, together as a team, create new reality towards the new change.
Exactly.
And then you come into a so-called performing state. And as soon as you're there, you're back again.
Yeah.
And so this you of letting go and embrace is the background theory I use, because it's easy to explain, and continuously during the game we can refer to that. So for today for example, we played the game and people said, yeah, I was there at I was there. Someone was really frustrated, I mean, really cheerful. Say, oh, you're already getting out. How does your teammate do?
Yeah. Yeah, and I like that you say, like, you go through a change and then you're not done.
No.
Because that's just the first iteration, and then you go at it
Sure.
again. And so
Yeah.
every time, but the trend is upwards, or the trend is towards where you want to go. So tell me a little about kind of the iterative approach of both the game as well as kind of how does this actually work in practice with organizations when you're going through changes like this?
Yeah, that the primary goal is that the change is done by all the people, and this game teaches you that. So it's a really short time that you play this game, so 1.5 hours. So it's quick, and you get some handhelds to hold on, or some tips and tricks to bring into your daily work. So the game takes you out of the context, your working context, safe environment, try it, and then hopefully people will bring it with them. So we also train people to facilitate this game, because I think the DevOps mindset is done also by coaches, and if we can give this game to them, maybe they can spread the word.
Well, exactly. It's like it's like an oil spill that kind of grows bigger and bigger and bigger. You're never there by just explaining.
True.
One pass of the game to one set of people. This has to happen over and over and over again. So one of the things that really resonated with me back when I was a CTO was you have to explain the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because that helps drive the right context. So I like that you say that, and I like that it's also part of the bigger methodology behind the game. I appreciate that. So where can people buy this game, find this game, start with it if they're interested and want to go do it themselves?
They can go to our website to make some small commercial. It's called La Shifa is the name of the company. It means playful.
Nice.
There's lashifa.games, or contact me via Twitter at Mark Heistek, or via LinkedIn. So we're still a starting company, so we want to train other people to facilitate the game, but also facilitate these workshops with 4 teams.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here in the studio with me today. I want to thank you for delivering the workshop. I've heard good things from the audience about it. So I guess that's it for us. Again, Mark, thank you so much, and we'll see each other next time here in the studio.
Thank you. Thank you very much.